YouTube, what's going on? Horse Racing Gamer here. Welcome back to Rival Stars Horse Racing Desktop Edition. We have been working on acquiring more gold so we can actually get our first created horse in the market, which is Great Bolero, which is exactly what we're going to do right now. And then we're going to customize him and then put him in his first race. So as we see there, he is Great Bolero, grade 6. I believe he is maxed out at grade 6, if I'm not mistaken. 51, 54. Yeah, I believe he is, well, currently at his base level. Now, when we can use him for breeding, I think we'll be able to get better grade 6 horses. But there he is, the Great Bolero. Like I said, still my favorite Gallop Racer original horse I've ever created. For those of you that are new, make sure you subscribe to the channel, turn on mobile notifications, as well as you don't miss an upload. I'll try to post in the community tab here on YouTube as well. You'll just see random posts of horses, horse racing, or screenshots maybe in game as well. So now that we have acquired Great Bolero, we need to train him up quite a bit. But before we even get to that, we're actually going to customize him. And let's go over to customization and go to the Great Bolero. Where is he? Oops, got to go down here. Still getting used to things on desktop, believe it or not. Let's see. There he is, the Great Bolero. So let's go over to the saddle first. And we have quite a bit of money. Now there's certain some saddles we can't get because we're not at the level for them yet. As you can see, some really cool saddles come into play once you prestige up. But actually, we're going to leave the saddle default for now because what's most important is making sure that I have the right blinkers for him because that's what made him stand out. Now, Great Bolero's blinkers were black and white, the black and white checkerboard essentially. It's the only thing in Rival Stars I'm surprised they haven't implemented yet, and I'm referring to the ability to actually customize, for one, your jockey silks. I don't know why that hasn't become a thing yet. And number two, the ability to customize your horse's blinkers as well. That's such an easy feature that most games have at a very base level. And even though Rival Stars has so many great other things in the game, the ability to individually customize the blinkers, the colors of the blinkers, the patterns, and your jockey silks, I mean from scratch, I'm surprised it's not a thing. So for Great Bolero, he has a regular black and white checkerboard blinker setup in Gallop Racer 2004, but here the closest thing is really this this checkered aqua mask I'm looking at right now. That's probably the closest. And realistically, like I said, his mask would actually be black and white, and like I said, there's no ability to customize that color. So we'll go ahead and buy that for him because I don't think anything else is quite similar, which is a little bit disappointing, but we have to work with, I guess, whatever we have to work with. And as far as the bridle is concerned, I don't know what to, actually I think I'll get him something. How does that look? It doesn't look too bad. How does that look? I don't think he had a shadow roll. Yeah, I don't think Great Bolero had a shadow roll. So I think what we'll do, go ahead and probably just give him the black one. I think that probably fits really well. So yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. So we have that in the cart, and then saddle pad. We could do the checkerboard, but realistically in Gallop Racer, obviously, the racing numbers were all that was on the paddle board. I don't really like how the aqua looks, aqua checkerboard, so I'm probably just going to keep him with the default numbers, to be completely honest with you. So we'll keep him with the numbers, and as far as the saddle, we'll maybe try to give him something a little bit more unique as far as that is concerned. And some of these I will put on other horses, future horses, the more extravagant items. But I guess I'll keep that for him. So we have, I believe, the bridle, and then the saddle. We'll buy both of those. And there is the Great Bolero. Like I said, I just wish you had the ability to actually customize these things in a little bit more detail. So we're actually going to go do a photo op here so we can get a nice little thumbnail for you guys in a screenshot, hopefully. Let's see. Let's just do his name. Let's just do his name, and let's see, what type of pose do we want? I actually would love to have something Great Bolero actually on the track. I think that's pretty fitting. There's the infield, meadow, pasture. What am I looking for? Looking for one of the track scenes. There's track scene 1. There's 2. Great Bolero was a dirt horse, so we should definitely have him here. I don't know if I should have the jockey included. I always like just the whole fit, the whole package of the jockey, but here he is, obviously, without everything. But I would like him with the jockey, actually. Yeah, we'll go ahead and keep him with the jockey. I think that's a pretty good look. We'll go ahead and save that. And I'll go ahead and just take a quick screenshot here myself that I will copy and save. Let's put it on the desktop for now. Alright, so we got our screenshots of Great Bolero. In fact, I'll just do 2. I'll do one without the jockey, one with, and then yeah. Alright, so we got our images for Great Bolero, and now, because we still have more goals to achieve here, we have to win 2 standard speed items, which I'll have to do just racing, and then we have to train 18 times in all the categories. So because we just acquired Great Bolero and he doesn't have any points yet, I don't know. I think I have to race him first, right? Yeah. So I should just go ahead and do a race with Great Bolero. And actually, what we're gonna do is, because I like the animation of actually watching the races take place, so we're actually just gonna have the AI race with the Great Bolero. We'll see what race he can do where he's still a favorite. Yeah, we'll go ahead and probably do this race. Not gonna equip any skills to him yet, but there he is. There he is, Great Bolero, looking great. We'll go ahead and bet for the best jockey, or pirate the best jockey, and we will watch Great Bolero's first race here and get the show on the road. Appreciate the love and support. Thank you guys so much for the positive comments on the last couple of videos. I really appreciate it a lot, and I'm glad you guys have been enjoying the content. I've been, of course, having a really good time making these videos for you guys and playing these games. So, like I said, I really appreciate you guys for your positive support. And yeah, we will continue to create great and hopefully entertaining content. Of course, it's always the goal. So here we are at 3 Oaks, and there's Great Bolero to the very right there. Blue and white checkerboard mask going there. And field of 8. Here we go, and we are off and racing. Great Bolero with a really great start. 2 horse, the same deal here. So Great Bolero is going to tuck inside. Now I can't remember. I think I did set his preference to a front runner because that's actually what he was in our Gallop Racers series. And look at Great Bolero. He just looks like such a powerful horse, man. With those 2, I love his 2 front legs with the white socks. I love that look. It just kind of makes him look a little bit unique and makes him kind of stand out. You know what I mean? Like, I love that look. Look at him in full stride. 950 meters to go. Great Bolero. This is exactly what he was doing in our Gallop Racer 2004 series. Oh, man. Yeah, this is amazing. And let me know in the comment section below if you guys would actually like to watch races with our horses this way, because I do enjoy playing the game, but that's more so something I'll do off screen, or when I play the mobile version. Obviously, I have to play the live events. But when it comes to this desktop edition, I would, personally for me, I would much rather watch our horses race with the AI in control, because you get to really see your horse in action completely, all the different great camera angles. I just love the entire presentation of how it looks to actually watch your horse from these camera angles. So let me know if you guys are on board with us doing that for our future horses. And here we come, last 220 meters. Great Bolero leading by more than 5 lengths here. Now jockey's going to put him in full mode. Look at that. Look at that. And that's essentially what we were doing with Great Bolero once we got him into stride. Absolutely beautiful. Easy win for Great Bolero. Very easy win. And yeah, that's exactly what we like to see from Great Bolero. As well, I'm thinking about what I mentioned in the previous episode in regards to doing some sort of randomation. I'll, have several options in a random generator that'll dictate how long each horse's career is. Because like I said, these horses could virtually race forever in this game, which is, of course, unrealistic. I would like to have some sort of simulation involved. That way, like I said, we actually can give each horse its own unique career. We can create stories out of that, and then obviously that gives us more of an incentive to bring in new horses to continue to breed and all of that. So if you guys have any additional ideas you think would be cool to add to that concept, please let me know in the comment section below. because I would be more than happy to do that. And like I said, it'll add some realism and make things, I think, a little bit more immersive for this series, for the desktop edition, as well as the mobile edition as well. Like I said, have some sort of simulation where, let's say, a horse in this game will only race for 25 or 30 times before we end up retiring them. And, we'll just have a random generator kind of dictate how long each horse's career will be, and everything else. So that is what we will do. I'm not sure if I'm ending this episode now or if I'm going to continue to record. I probably will actually continue and maybe do another race with the Great Bolero. So without further ado, let's continue to roll on. I'll be doing some grinding off screen to train Great Bolero to get him maxed out, and then we'll get back into some more racing here. So stay tuned. Alright guys, so welcome back. We have a goal we need to complete in order to prestige to level 12 essentially. We have to beat our rival, Thunder's Revenge. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at his horse. So let's go take a look at our rival here. Written by R. Calthorpe, and the only rival we ever have in this game, it seems. Beautiful looking stallion though, Thunder's Revenge. He is maxed out with 128 speed, 130 sprint energy, and 130 acceleration. He is the heavy favorite in this race. We are projected to finish second. Alright guys, welcome back. That was the weirdest thing that's happened to me in this game. I've never had it just not load when I was trying to get back to the race screen. So anyways, here are our odds for Great Bolero 1.5. We have 124 speed, sprint energy, and acceleration. So ideally, Thunder's Revenge is only better than us by a little bit. So we have a chance to win if we can run this race properly. I'm going to bet on myself for a top 2 finish. I don't see myself falling outside of the top 2. As you can see, we've been able to accumulate our money back so quickly just from doing this method. And I will probably create a separate video on how to really accumulate gold really quickly in this game. And yeah, you don't have to use any cheats or anything. It's a little monotonous, but I mean, you get your money and your gold in this game really quickly this way. And like I said, I'll make a separate video showing you guys how to do that just to help out. So here we are at El Terreno. We have to beat our rival, or no, I think we have to finish third or better, which I want to beat the rival. That's actually one thing I do like to do in this game. Is actually beat our rival if we can. So that's going to be the goal that I lean for. There's Great Bolero on the right. There's our rival on the left. And let's see if we can actually beat him. We're starting for post position 13. 1,400 meters to go. Very fast. Missed the jump, and that may hurt us a little bit. But fortunately, Great Bolero actually gets out pretty well considering the bad start. And so the main thing is just making sure we keep our sprint energy high. That's going to be the challenge. And if we got a good start, we would have already been exactly where we needed to be. That's the only downside of not getting good starts in this game. It does hurt you when it comes to that. And like I said, his horse is a little bit faster, our rival. So obviously the closer we can stay to him, the better chance we have of actually potentially winning in the end. Of course, like I said, I think we just have to finish third or better. But I would ideally like to actually beat him. So we're going to keep Great Bolero right here. Make sure we have max sprint energy. Now I'm going to move him in slightly and see if I can. Every time I move up, they move up as well. It's the only annoying thing. Seems like you can catch up, and then the AI are like, oh no, we're just going to also give ourselves a nice little boost. I don't know if we're going to beat our rival. Not having that good start really kind of messed us up. So we will, let's start now. Let's see if we can catch him off guard. And there he goes. Can Great Bolero catch him? Probably not, because he started much later than us as far as his spurt was concerned. Second place, not bad. Like I said, we had if we would have had a better start out the gate, we would have been fine. Still, we won our bet at least for finishing in the top 2. Yeah, he just ended up beating us out by a little bit, but that gives us enough to prestige up to the next level, which is most important, I think. So we complete this goal. And there it is. Francis Kwan confirms. Prestige 2, level 12. New goals available. Location unlocked. Billing courts and new customization options available as well. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of take you guys through a little bit of this, which, like I said, it's a little monotonous and routine. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to creating more horses, obviously. And I decided what I'm going to do, since I know how to get gold in this game a lot quicker. I'm just going to max out my horses because I don't really want to go through the issue. Not the issue. I don't want to go through the hassle of having to train them, because if training was more immersive in this game, I would definitely like to partake and participate in it more. But because training is so monotonous and there's nothing special to it, I'm just going to max out my horses. You know, that way, as soon as we can acquire them and purchase them, we can actually just, you know, get right into racing, and we won't have to wait for me to train my horse all the way up to its max level, or, you know, whatever. So I definitely will just max out my horses anyways, and then we'll start from there. Now, as far as horses I'm going to create to sell in the market, those horses I probably won't max out, just because they'll be a little bit cheaper for people to purchase. But as far as the horses I actually use for myself, I'm just going to max them out. That way I can bypass the training. And then, like I said, we can get right into racing once we're all set to go. All right, so we have to collect quite a bit of income here. Let's look to see what customization is available, if anything different is available, since we just prestiged up. I forgot what I was saying. I had to stop my recording temporarily, but nonetheless, you guys get the point. So for horses I create for myself, we'll go ahead and just max them out. They'll cost a little bit more, obviously. In fact, they'll cost a lot more. But once we get them, we won't have to train them. We can throw them right into racing. And then for horses I end up creating just for people in the actual marketplace, we will go ahead and like I said, just not max those horses out. That way people can acquire them. So again, as I said in the previous episode, only horse I'm going to keep right now is Great Bolero. I don't think I'm going to keep the rest of these horses once I actually hit Prestige 20, because what I want to do is obviously just breed the horses that we're able to create ourselves and acquire. That's what I really want to do. So you see Great Bolero's earnings already, 1 million. But of course, we're not starting our series yet with capping off how many races our horses will be able to run. Great Bolero I'm using just to essentially rank up. So yeah, absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Love the look of him. Can't wait to create another horse very similar to him. And I only set as a stud once we prestige to level 20. It's taking... sometimes I feel like it's going quickly, and then sometimes I feel like it's taking forever to get up to that point. You know what I mean? So actually what we're going to do here, we're going to train Great Bolero up a little bit, and then we're going to watch one more race with him today. And then that will end this episode. So, amazing. We still can't even max him out yet at level 30, because we need another facility upgrade, which won't happen until we prestige up to level 13. Oh my goodness. It's about the only thing in this game that's a little bit of a hassle, but nonetheless, I'm still enjoying myself, and we'll get there. So, Great Bolero should be the heavy favorite. I'm not going to give him any skills. We'll go ahead and have Falkingham. I'm not even going to try to say that name again. Why would they put that type of name in this game? Like, well, there's a lot of kids and a younger audience that plays this game. They put a name like that in this game. There's plenty of other names they could have used. They chose to use that one. How very interesting. Falkingham? I'm not even making sense. That's probably how I should have tried to say it the first time, just to avoid almost saying not so friendly words, I should say. Anyways, we're here, 1400 meter race at Bellencourt. This should be good for Great Bolero. Get to watch him in action once again on the turf. Great Bolero there on the right. And let's see what he's able to do. He should win this relatively easily. Field 13. And we're off. Great start from Great Bolero. Post position 1, already going right for the lead as he should. He's going to get challenged for a couple of horses. There's a 12 and the 6 horse going to the front as well. But Great Bolero should be leading pretty comfortably here. And we shouldn't meet too much resistance. 12 is going to try to stay on our tail here. And now the 12 is actually going to try to push ahead of us. 5 is going to try to move up as well. But Great Bolero still keeping out in front as he needs to. 950 meters left to go. Look at that stride. Now absolutely pulling away is Great Bolero. And the field is probably going to try to keep him in sight. But Great Bolero already creating distance between himself and the rest of the field Absolutely love to see it. Cannot wait to get other horses in action, other horses we create. I can't wait to actually acquire. We downloaded California Chrome, Zenyatta, and I can't remember the other horse we downloaded from the community marketplace. But either way, I really am actually excited to download or acquire Zenyatta once we can actually purchase her. I forgot how much she is. In fact, we'll take a look at her after this race. Look at Great Bolero pulling away more than 10 lengths, 100 meters left to go. Absolutely no challenges at all, and Great Bolero is going to win this easily. Like I said, 10 plus lengths, wins by almost 2 full seconds. That is a big win there for Great Bolero. 65,000 in our bank from the prize pool. We win 58,000. It's over 100,000 we just acquired in prize pool and bet winnings from that race with Great Bolero. Absolutely fantastic, fantastic, fantastic stuff. So what we're going to do, like I said, is see what horses we actually can acquire. Well, the horses we actually downloaded. I know it was Zenyatta, California Chrome, and I can't remember the other one we actually downloaded. So let's go to Creation Hub. Let's go to your collection. And let's look at who we have. We have California Chrome, American Pharaoh, got it. American Pharaoh and Zenyatta. Now Zenyatta, 24 million. I think they're all 24 million. Oh no, American Pharaoh is only 7 million because they actually didn't max him out. Okay, they didn't max him out. Well, I guess that's kind of cool because we should be able to acquire him. Well, actually, I don't know when we're going to be able to acquire him. It's going to take a while. California Chrome, only 23 million. So why is he cheaper than Zenyatta? Let's see. He's maxed out at 210 across the board. Zenyatta, 225. Zenyatta a little bit better performance-wise in California Chrome. Interesting. Okay. All right. Well then. I forgot if I have Great Bolero actually available in the marketplace for people to download. Okay, he was uploaded. Nobody's just downloaded him yet. Got it. Cool. Granted, he's just a random horse. People are, nobody's probably seen him, to be completely honest. All right, cool. Well, guys, this is going to do it for today's episode. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Next time we come back, we'll create another horse. We'll create a mare this time. I'm going to go ahead and look into my Gallop Racer game and see the mares that we didn't have a chance to race. And we'll go ahead and start creating them. And like I said, we'll start building stories and, kind of their career, so to speak, using the random generator idea I proposed. Hopefully you guys are still on board with that. And yeah, we'll start racing the ladies here. I'm excited to see where that leads us. Appreciate you guys' love and support on the channel as always. But until next time, Horse Racing Gamer signing out. Hope you all have a great and fantastic day. See ya and goodbye.